So, odds are if you clicked on this video, you're a fan of Snoot Game and I wanna hug that gator. Or, you're looking at character creation videos for Baldur's Gate 3 and stumbled across my page. In either case, welcome. But for the sake of time, let's focus our attention on the former. And you're probably already thinking a few things. How would you be able to recreate the Snoot characters in Baldur's Gate 3? There's no way you could replicate dinos without switching to Dragonborn. And plus, there's no way you could do this with the base game options. There's just not enough options. And lastly, who the fuck is this edgy Bishonen looking motherfucker and why am I not seeing the character creation screen already? So, I'm gonna do my best to address all these thoughts. So, the 4 characters we will be recreating are dino characters. However, since the dinos from the game look vastly different from dinos in other media, we will be using more humanoid options rather than Dragonborn. And in order to get the best result possible, I will be using a variety of different mods that I will include on screen and in the description below. So the first character, and probably the most obvious one we're gonna start with, is Fang. So, for Fang, you're gonna want to make her a female human with body type 1, although you could probably get away with making her a half-elf too. And for her class, I feel like the 2 most fitting options are either Warlock or Bard. Warlock if you want to go for the edgy, goth punk rocker side of Fang, and Bard if you want to explore the passionate musician side of her. So like, think of it this way, Warlock for Fang and Bard for Lucy. Or, you know, you could always just say fuck it in multi-class, which is what everyone and their mother did with Warlock when Hexblade came out. And like I said, we'll be using some of the mods to help expand the customization options. So for her face, we're gonna choose Mizora's face from the Faces Unlocked mod. Then we will choose Ice Tone 1 for the skin tone, and for her hair, we'll choose Oren's hairstyle, specifically the option without her jewelry. And for her eye markings, this is where things get a little tricky because the right pattern that closely matched hers in Snoot was a bit tricky to match, so I went ahead and chose the Starpoint Glimmer tattoo style with the gray teal 2 color at 43 intensity, and for her eyes we're going to be using Rox's Vivid Aquarelle. Hold on, I gotta figure out how to pronounce this.
Aquarelle.
Oh, okay. So yeah, using the Rox's Vivid Aquarelle Eyes mod pack, we're gonna want to choose the Rox Vermilion Red option to help her Amber Light Brilliance shine. Sorry. And for her eyeshadow, we're gonna be choosing Makeup 15 and make it purple colored at 65 intensity. And it's completely optional, but if you want to go a step further, there are plenty of wing mods, both equipable in-game or as a character customization options that will give you the ability to give this recreation of Fang the wings she deserves. And now, we're moving on to the Purple Menace herself, Trish. So, unlike the other 3 characters in this video, I actually have 2 different ways of making her. The first and more humorous way is by making her a halfling. We're gonna give her face 6 and purple tone 2 for her skin, and in an attempt to match the markings that she has by her eyes, you should choose the migration body art and choose the purple color option with 100 intensity. Although you could also go with blue colored and choose one of the other options to reference what a crybaby little bitch she can be when she faces the consequences of her actions. And for her eyes, I'd recommend the Drow Purple 2 color. And for her makeup, we'll be choosing Makeup 15 with black as the color. And we'll be choosing the Busy Pomade hairstyle for her hair, with purple being the option for her hair color, purple 1 with intensity for her highlights, and black 5 with 100 intensity for graying, so 100 intensity for both of them. But if you didn't want to make her a womanlet, then you could also instead make her a tiefling. And for this, you would more or less choose the same options, but choose body type 1, aka the default female option for tiefling, and choose the Astarte face option from the Hearts' Heads mod pack, and choose the Dagger Peak Horns option with the color of them being white. And with that, you're able to select one of two ways of creating everybody's favorite Triceratops. Triceratops. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Triceratops Nightmare in Baldur's Gate 3. And next, we'll be moving on to my I meant Stella. So playing around with mods such as the Hearts' Head mod pack as well as the Roxas Vivid Aquarelle Eyes mod pack, I found I was able to get some pretty good results in recreating the adorable weeaboo Stego herself. So kind of like Fang, we will be choosing either female human or half-elf with body type 1. And the most fitting class for her would probably either be Wizard, Circle of the Stars Druid, or Monk. Especially the latter if you want to lean into more of the weeaboo side of her. And for her face, we'll be choosing the Ligaya? The Ligaya option from the Hearts' Head mod pack, and choose Sage Tone 1 for her skin. And for her makeup, it doesn't really matter too much, but I went with makeup option 3, with black coloring at 60 intensity, and to match her hair buns, I went with the Brunoir braids with Lime 1 as the hair color, and for her eyes, I chose the Rox Ice Blue option from the Roxas Vivid Aquarelle Eyes mod pack, which is also the same option I use for my current character, funny enough. I swear, it's just a coincidence. And last but not least for this video, we will be ending things off with the Master Gardener of Volcano High and fan favorite girl, Rosa. So for Rosa's race, we're going to make her a human, but choose body type 3 to give her that taller and stockier stature, since most of the community can't really figure out Rosa's height because of the sprite and the art CG, but I'm mainly going for it for the strong aspect. And so for her class, we're gonna want to choose either Oath of Devotion Paladin or Light or Nature Domain Cleric. That would be the best option for her, with Ilmater or maybe Lathander being her deity, since they're the closest thing in the game to Raptor Jesus. And for her face, we'll be choosing Face 6 and Chili Tone 3 for her skin, and for the makeup, we'll choose the same option as Stella, so Makeup 3 with black coloring at 60 intensity. And for her hair, we'll be choosing K's... Okay, I swear, these mods are just intentionally trying to make me screw up my pronunciations this much. K's Calera, I think, from the K's hair mod pack, and we're going to be choosing Brown Auburn 5 for the color, and Brown Set 3 at 66 intensity for the graying option. And similarly to Fang and Stella, we will be using the Roxas Vivid Aquarelle Eyes mod pack, and choose the Carmine Lake option for her eye color to match the vibrant red eyes that she has in Snoot Game. And with that, you should be able to bring these characters to life. Let me know if you guys like this, and if you want to see more Snoot Game characters in Baldur's Gate 3 and possibly even some other games, because I may even know how to create some more in Baldur's Gate 3, and I've also recreated them in Soul Calibur 6 as well. Subscribe for more content if you want to see more stuff like this, and stay tuned, it would really mean a lot to me. But until next time, I will catch you all later. I love you all. Umbruhh, out.